So we open with Mel saying, Tisha gonna leave you. Mel said, I just need you to own you throwing jabs. And you do throw jabs, Marceau. You think you're smart. You think you're slick. You're neither. You're a big ugly. A bump on a stump. Now Mel wants to know, did y'all get paid? Did y'all cut yourselves a check? Mel said, so I was good enough to speak if you weren't paying me, but I'm not good enough to pay. Because they're cheap and unseemly. Oh, Mel said, I started a company that did $1 million in a year. Marceau said that went bankrupt. Jab. But you're getting sued. Punch. Huh. Marceau, you ain't been divorced. You filed for bankruptcy because your finances wasn't right. I had to file for bankruptcy because Martell filed for bankruptcy. Mel's like, look, put some respect on my name. I've been in business 10 years in the game. And Marceau's, I don't know. Marceau just wants to be a shithead. I don't know why you wanted a meeting with someone willfully obtuse. I did property preservation and I put you on. Marceau said, every time I turn around, I hear about a new business, another business, not the same business. Oh, God. He gonna say, well, you can only speak to having a platform because you're on a #1 reality show. What #1 show is that? Where are y'all #1? On OWN? You're the only reality show on OWN. Ooh, you doing better than Housewives of Detroit? That ain't nothing to brag about, sis. Mel said, well, look, it's a disgrace that you're trying to downplay my business acumen. So now they agree, just because you have an opinion don't mean it's a jab. But Marceau gonna invite her to Kimmy and Maurice's town hall about the business expo. Cause we gotta go in on Tisha one more again. Oh God, Tiffany and her man, and they whining about him not being home with this baby. Best fiends. Don't nobody give a fart. We come back from commercial break, they still whining. Oh Lord, it's time for the Ponderoro. Oh God. Stormy ain't say hi to Marceau, and he said that broke my heart. You're a feces, Marceau, and she had every right not to speak. So Marceau says, well, I was talking with Mel yesterday, and I was just saying, if you didn't have the platform, your advice wouldn't be relevant because you wouldn't be doing it. And Martell says, so if we didn't have the platform, what we're doing isn't relevant, then a lot of us shouldn't be here. Like yourself, Martell. Like yourself. Martell said, hey, we could take it back to cutting grass. That could help somebody. And Kimmy's like, yeah, discounting businesses can be offensive. But Marceau means to be offensive because he's unhappy with his face and his life. Child, Mel walk in. She's like, what the hell did I walk into? So now Mel starts giving some advice. She said, I wish we had had a place for smaller groups where we could have learned more about the audience, had hair and makeup people. So Stormy brings up a motivational portion, but of course Marceau wants to poo-poo that, and Stormy said, that's not what I was talking about. And you do have to start with the belief. That's right. Stormy says to her husband, you want me to tell him my questions so you can say it because he being weird to me. Woo! Stormy said, Marceau's level of sassiness is beyond me. Stormy husband say, I think you should let Tisha talk, Marceau. I think she'll do more. I don't know, she did less with this event. Stormy husband say, with you doing it, it's all over the place. Marceau said, well, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. So Marceau says, well, look, I don't care how you're giving me the information. I'm writing it down so the next one can be better because we're going to do another Black Business Expo. Stormy said, oh, I thought this was a collective. I'm not pleased. Mel said, well, hopefully the next one will be more organized so I can participate. Mel said, well, people were paying for their booths day of. Didn't seem really together to me. Tisha said, well, Mel, we're here to talk about things to make the next event better. We're not here to talk about anything prior to, especially since you weren't there. Mel said, well, hold on, how we gonna fix the next one if we can't talk about what went wrong last time? Why you got all this energy for me, but you was receptive to everybody else? Because y'all don't get along and you know that. And you played in that heavy face for years with your friendship. Tiffany's like, wow, I can't believe you're even taking the women at this table seriously, Marceau. And Marceau gonna say, well, I'm glad you're getting to know me. No, you're patronizing. And I can't believe Tiffany fell for it. Marceau gonna say, I know you're not used to being valued. You're normally not valued. Throwing little digs at her husband. You gonna get a high blood pressure ass whooping if you don't watch that mouth. So Stormy called Marceau a bitch, and Marceau says, I'm a bad bitch. Bad built. Ha! Stormy husband say, throw that ass, throw that ass. Marceau said, well, we know who we're not inviting back next time. Is that your feedback, sweetie, that I'm a bitch? And Kimmy's like, sweetie, this is going down as non-productive. If she gonna call him a bitch, he can say sweetie. And so Stormy husband say, well, we don't participate in things that aren't organized. And Stormy said, yeah, because he run up and asked me for $100 after the fact. So Stormy and her man leave. They like, look, you doing too much lying and tap dancing. So after that unproductive meeting, Miss Nell stops by Kimmy's. So Kimmy breaking the business meeting news to her, but why would she have been invited when she wasn't there? She said, I ain't sure if I'm okay with Tisha, but, probably. So Nell's like, well, girl, I could have listened. I don't think you should have made that call for me. And Kimmy said, it was my meeting, and I only wanted the people that, were actually there to bitch and moan. We had enough whining in the room without you. So Nell tell her, okay, I can respect that you only wanted people with actual feedback there, but we can still disagree because I could have been there. God, you are camera thirsty. It's not a good look on you. You went from elder to busybody real quick. So they ended on the good foot, agreeing to disagree. After the commercial, Martell meets with Fred. So Martell's finally building houses again, but you're just driving by the site. What do you do? But his business partner asked him, when you moving out? And he said, in 2 weeks. His partner said, oh, no, you're supposed to be out now. You better get a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, because HBO stands for his butts out. But then we get to Marceau not knowing about that damn daycare. Oh, so they did get some sponsorship, but Tish didn't want to reveal how much they got. Lord, Martell trying to take credit for Melody's idea. There was a lot you didn't know until the Holts came into it. Melody ain't a Holt no more. She's a Shiraz. Oh, goodness. So now Martell's all fired up because the Scotts wouldn't have nothing if they hadn't been friends with the Holts. Well, you wouldn't have nothing without Melody. Well, that was the shit. So I'm going to see you soon for something.
The brain is small and the gut is fat. Why would you get pregnant with that? When it comes to money, he ain't got it like that. Why would you get pregnant with that? Why would you get pregnant with that? I said a boop, boop, did-em, dad-em, you's a fool. Boop, boop, did-em, dad-em, he'll screw you. Boop, boop, did-em, dad-em, don't be a fool. Why would you get pregnant with that? Yeah.